Welcome to Catwood's Kitchen. I hope that you're having a great day. This week, our grocery haul centers largely around fresh produce, as it's been a long time since I've been to the store and we've wiped out every bit of fresh fruit in the house. A few of these items were purchased with Ibotta offers, and I'll go into more detail on those discounts a little bit later. You might notice this week's haul does not have much meat. I do have plans to work through some of the meat I already have frozen, and this week's circulars just didn't have very good sales in the meat department. Let's start off with our most perishable items so I can get them into the fridge. A half gallon of milk at $2.19. For my household, which is half lactose intolerant, a half gallon is plenty for a week. Chicken thighs were $1.99 a pound at Sprouts. Here in Colorado, that's a fairly decent price, especially for boneless, skinless chicken. Our brand loyalty lies with Noosa yogurt, but this week Mountain High's low-fat yogurt was both on sale and I had a digital coupon. At $2.24 for 32 ounces of yogurt, I decided we could forgo brand loyalty for a week and try out another type. As I mentioned earlier, half of our house is lactose intolerant, so dairy-free alternatives are great when the lactose isn't going to be cooked out in the meal. Sprouts had a digital coupon for a free So Delicious yogurt, so I thought I'd give their key lime coconut milk yogurt alternative a try. To round out our refrigerated section, we have a dozen eggs. Nothing special here, just a dozen large eggs for $1.59. This week I'm going to make some homemade challah bread, so this dozen will disappear fairly quickly. Let's dive into some of our Ibotta offers for this week. If you've never used Ibotta before, I'll include my referral link in the description box below. Ibotta is a cashback app, which when you supplement it with digital coupons can save you quite a bit of money. You just take a picture of your receipt to submit the offers. Kiwis can be quite expensive, but Zespri has been running deals for 2 weeks so far. When you check your Kroger affiliate's digital coupons, you might find an offer for $1 off a pound of golden kiwis. There's also a $1 cash back offer on Ibotta, so this pound of kiwis came in at $1.99, 50% off their normal retail value. Okay, here's the best deal I found this week on 4505 brand chicharrones. On the Sprouts app, there was a digital coupon to buy one get one free. They normally retail for $4.49, but this week they were on offer for $2.99. Ibotta also had a rebate for $1.50 back with a limit of 3, so you can submit the offer for both bags. Crunch those numbers and I got paid a penny to take these snacks off of the shelves. What can I say? I'm a sucker for jalapeno cheddar flavored snacks. These pipcorn cheese balls came to 79 cents after a $1.20 back Ibotta rebate, and I needed no more persuasion to add these to our list this week. With meat prices skyrocketing across the country, mushrooms can make a great alternative to ground beef or pork in recipes. It was $2.19 for 8 ounces of mushrooms, but I find that they stretch really well when cooked into meals. Stewed tomatoes weren't my first choice, but the canned tomato aisle at my store was completely wiped out. My plan was to buy crushed tomatoes, but after a quick blitz in the food processor, these will substitute quite perfectly. Peanut butter is a staple in our house. We prefer the fresh ground peanut butter, but with current times, our stores have removed the peanut butter grinders. We do always opt for natural peanut butter without preservatives. Kroger's brand is a decent option, and it has only peanuts and salt in the ingredients. You can't make chips and guac without chips. With limes, tomatoes, and avocados all on sale this week, I had to add chips to go alongside. I don't buy organic for all of my produce, but lettuce is definitely a vegetable I recommend buying organic if you can. I also like to buy my lettuce from Sprouts as they tend to have much nicer looking produce than at my local King Soopers. Bananas are another staple for us. Between snacking and breakfast, we can rip through a half dozen in no time. If we happen to have any left over, I'll just pop them in the freezer for smoothies or for a homemade loaf of banana bread. It was only $1.88 for a 2-pound clamshell of strawberries this week. If I were into canning, I'd buy more and make jam, but I'm not, so I'll just eat these fresh throughout the week. Remember how I mentioned that avocados, limes, and tomatoes were all on sale this week? Yeah, I need some jalapenos for those plans. 3 jalapenos came to only 19 cents. Little peppers go a long way in adding flavor for barely any cash. Carrots are another staple, and they store very well in the fridge. I use the peels to make vegetable stock and like to cut them into sticks for snacking with homemade hummus or, let's be real, ranch dressing. Anytime that red peppers go on sale, I've got a few recipes up my sleeve that immediately make their way into my meal plan. They can be a pricey item, but I found there's really not a good substitution for red, yellow, or orange peppers. Here in Colorado, peach season is just starting up, and when Palisade peaches become available, we'll drive over the mountains just to buy a few cases. Granny Smith apples to go alongside that peanut butter, and some Gala apples because Granny Smiths are a little bit tart for my taste. Some fresh limes. Fresh citrus can jazz up so many meals, and I also like to slice limes into my water. This is another one of those items where $1 goes quite a long way in flavor. I'll admit it, I like avocado toast, and I like guacamole. Avocados get a bad rap for being a waste of money, and a lot of weeks they are really expensive and already bruised when you look at them in the store. This week, however, avocados were 2 for $1. I know you can't find that price across the states, so I do consider myself grateful when I do. So I got 6. Cucumbers are so fresh and so versatile. They go fabulously with hummus and can really round out a salad. Another staple fruit for us, navel oranges. These were 69 cents each. My husband grew up in the South, and when tomatoes are in season for the summer, we like to make tomato sandwiches where you just slice tomatoes, add mayonnaise and salt, and put between 2 pieces of bread. Beefsteak tomatoes ring in at 99 cents a pound, so I'm adding fresh tomatoes to a lot of my recipes throughout this week. That covers all the items I purchased at the grocery stores this week. After Ibotta rebates, I spent $26.13 at King's Soopers, which is my Kroger affiliate, and $20.09 at Sprouts, for a grand total of $46.22. There's a few things I'll be using from my freezer and my pantry to round out this haul for the week. You've probably noticed I shop seasonally and in line with what's on sale any particular week. Stocking up on the things that can be stored long-term when they are on sale is a great way to save money on your grocery budget. The additional meats that I'm using for my meal plan this week, like breakfast sausage and Italian sausage, were purchased a few weeks ago when they were at a much better price. Buying extra then meant that this week I didn't have to buy as much meat when it went up in cost. A lot of the meals that I'm making also have portion sizes that are much too large for my family of 2. In fact, I find that most recipes are calibrated to feed at least a family of 4. So my plan is to follow the recipes and just split the amounts between a few pans and throw some into the freezer for later. My hope is that as these hauls continue, you'll see how to round out your freezer and pantry so that you're not stuck in a bind when things go up in cost, and also have some convenient meals stashed away so that when you can't be bothered to cook a homemade meal, you have your own pre-prepared options on hand. So here's the plan. I'm going to make a large batch of arroz con pollo, which is where those red peppers are going to go. I'm also going to make a vegetarian shepherd's pie using mushrooms rather than ground beef or pork or lamb. I'm going to do some easy barbecue chicken thighs with potato wedges on the side. Plan for at least one night that's just leftovers. Make some homemade pasta sauce and some garlic bread with that challah. And then also do a breakfast for dinner with challah French toast. Both the garlic bread and the French toast freeze beautifully. I'm also going to make some biscuits and gravy, tripling the batch so that I can put some biscuits into the freezer as well as some of that gravy into the freezer. I hope you enjoyed this week's grocery haul and meal plan. Keep an eye out for future videos with instructions on how to make these meals, and of course, I'll have a brand new haul next week. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing those future videos with recipes, please subscribe. Tritos are going to have to be involved.
Tap right here.
Seriously, you love